whole lot.
And a chance for everyone to get some shots up. Find the touch, find the range, find themselves. We're almost at game time. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Taking a look here at the visitors. They've done well enough to be in 5th place in the conference so far. 3 games behind. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Bogdanovic. Jokic is out there with Divas. And it's Teodosic in at the 1. So, Richard, one of the focuses of tonight's game was strength in the front court.
Yeah, these teams lean on their bigs heavily. Skill and size, it is always a tough combination, and that is no doubt.
Here we go. Bogdanovic looking around. Here's Teodosic. Back to Divac. 6 to shoot. Takes the 3. The shot comes out. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Willie Green and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We talked about Kevin Durant, just how challenging a matchup he is. He told me, quote, his length is what makes him so difficult. Throwing that quick release on his jumper, all we can ask our guys to do is get a hand up on any shot they can. We'll see how effective their defense is on Durant tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Good work there as it goes.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. When it comes to handling business off the floor, Richard, there might be no one better at doing it than Kevin Durant.
Oh, he's definitely very active, spreading his money around over 40 ventures or so. KD clearly understands the importance of investing and how beneficial it can be long-term.
Now, here's Bogdanovic. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Oh, and the jam by Divac.
You see the fluidity there. Body's a better athlete than most give him credit for.
Brownlee is covered by Bogdanovic. Brownlee off target from outside. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Teodosic. To the middle. They get a hand on it. And he lobs it up toward the rim. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Inside, Jokic, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Still, to this day, RJ, Kevin Durant still seems matchup proof.
Well, yeah, because nothing's changed with his height and the skill. That quick release and his competitiveness, oh, it's the same as it's ever been.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
And being such a good passer out of that 5 spot makes Jokic a triple-double machine.
Peja Stojakovic, he's checked in for Teodosic. And Jokic drops them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. To the paint. And easy 2 points on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Bounce pass, Bogdanovic. The three. Another shot, and it's good on the way in.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Ring shot on the way. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Number 14.
And the focus Bogdanovic has is tremendous. Able to take on contact and still convert.
GA, if you're a team that's serious about playoff seeding, you're viewing this as the home stretch, aren't you?
Yeah, you don't want to wait until the very end of the year to make your move. This is when you stop experimenting. Just go with the things that you know you do well.
Let's take this chance to look at the teams that have been the league's most efficient passers this past month.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
Gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. He's covered by Bogdanovic. It's good.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
He's not going to back down from anyone. Got to commend the fearless attitude right there.
Now, here is Stojakovic. Hasn't made one yet. Over to the wing, unloads, and the first shot of the night for him, missing. Gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. 1:05 left in the first quarter of the game. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Here's the three. It's good from long range.
And there's that dead-eye shooting of Stojakovic, especially potent from outside the arc.
40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Fires from the wing. That shot off the mark. Gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Pass to Divac. Ball stolen. This one for 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
With 2 seconds left, it's deflected. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Up 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Down low. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. He's got 6.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
That's tipped. Here is Fernandez, defended by Stojakovic, to the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, there's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch under the rim is similar, but Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Back over to you.
He is clearly on the rise. Thank you, Allie. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Is checked in for Micic. And it's time for a look at our rookie leaderboard to see which rookies have been the most dangerous scorers in the league over the last 10 games. With confidence, 50% from the field so far. Pass to Divac. Now, here is Stojakovic. And here's the fast break. With the teardrop, here's Fernandez. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Here's Teodosic. Still yet to score.
Number 5. First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Looking to end the run. Not going to go that time. Gone 4 of 6 in the field here in the second. For the 3. And Divac pulls it down.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Here's Teodosic. No good with the elbow jumper. A sweet 57% clip in quarter number 2. Fernandez. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Well, Richard, it's definitely become a shooter's league. The ability to knock down threes now becoming pivotal.
Oh, I think it's fascinating to see the skills evolve and the game change. Even if, as someone who was a shooter later in his career, I feel a little bit left out.
And that one falls for Fernandez. And Fernandez drops them both. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Pass to Divac. Here's Teodosic. They could use a bucket. That shot missing. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
Away team foul.
On Thursday, they'll be playing against Victor Wembanyama. Then on Sunday.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And the first one drops. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so he makes both from the line.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Pass to Stojakovic. Back to Teodosic. And here's Jokic. Jokic so good in traffic.
And they try to stonewall Jokic, but he's not having it. He's just fearless going up inside.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Clock at 6. Brownlee. Just his first attempt. Jokic grabs the miss. Gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Here's Teodosic. Still without a basket. And the wing jumper offline.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Brownlee. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Vlade Divac.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For 2, Brownlee.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. So it's the visitors now. They trail by 6.
Bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Won't win games in this league with an offensive night like that. They've got some things to figure out.
Now, here's Jokic. He has 6. Teodosic, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Hands it from downtown.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make him pay.
Being under 40% all in all for the game. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Yeah, they dropped the last game of this matchup. Their bench wasn't able to keep up with the opposing reserves offensively.
So both teams making some changes here. Now let's check out and highlight the best defenses in the NBA.
Without a doubt, the best defensive team in the league this season. Forget about any other stats, steals, blocks, whatever. It comes down to limiting points. And so far, nobody's been better at holding their opponents in check.
1:07 left to play here in the half. Bogdanovic passes to Teodosic. Pass to Jokic. To the wing right side. Lets the 3 fly. Jokic grabs the miss. Just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Baseline J on the way. That one, no good. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Six on the shot clock. Tries the spin move. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. 6 points for him.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so we conclude the first half. Up 11. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for the participants.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half.
Offensively, they can post you, drive it, run cutters. They're living large in that painted area.
And the defense has tried to pack it in a little, but those guys just keep coming.
All right, guys, let's talk about our players of the week for both conferences. Guys, how about our winner from the Western Conference?
Plenty of LOVE. That's what you can do about this game. Love it, because that combination of skill and size, man, that big fella is taking care of business. game in and game out.
Yeah, and that really, that CONSISTEN, anyway, consistency.
There you go.
That's what it's all about. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Goes up on the wing, and Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. We've got Teodosic. Divac out there with Jokic. Then there's Bogdanovic. Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. And Richard, you were telling me before the game, you're a big fan of Amen Thompson.
Oh, man, he is an elite defender who can guard multiple positions. One of the top athletes in the league, and he's just such an instinctive playmaker.
Here's Teodosic. He has yet to score. Pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. Back to Bogdanovic. Off target with his 3.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Devon's the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
There's the 3. He can't get that one.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Brownlee, defended by Divac. On the wing. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, guys. LeBron James talked winning teams. He said to be successful, you got to have one, possibly 2 stars, but at the end of the day, you have to have those soldiers around them. You got to have the supporting cast and the rest of those guys that are going to be ready to go. Back to you, Kev.
Yep, a team effort. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. There's the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He was all alone on that one.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Outside, Bogdanovic. Inside, it's tipped.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So it's both teams making substitutions here. These players have been all about defense lately. Here are the steal leaders in the NBA this month. Jokic, number 1.
Really been fantastic defensively this run for him. He's had more than his share of steals, and now he's looking to get more.
Here's Bogdanovic. He's got 6. Pass to Divac. Jokic a screen. To halt the run. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Brownlee, defended by Divac. Divac with some nice D. Gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. And the shot is good.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the third. 6 on the shot clock. And he uses the glass on the layup. 14 points for him.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
Back to Bogdanovic. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Showing off his inside game. Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
It's hauled in by Stojakovic.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And Bogdanovic kicks to Jokic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic. Jokic has got 9 points.
And he is brimming with confidence. Jokic just doesn't question his decision.
There's a screen. Fernandez fires the 3. Divac the rebound. Divac has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Divac sets a screen. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Brownlee hits the jump hook. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Leading by 10. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. 41% for the game. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backcourt. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
We've got Stojakovic. Teodosic out there with Bogdanovic. Then it's Krstić. Just 3 to shoot from the baseline. It's hauled in by Stojakovic. Here's Teodosic. Here's Krstić. And here's the break. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2, number 5.
First free throw is good. one falls, so he hits both of them. The visitors with the ball. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the paint. And that one drops.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Cracks down the three ball.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Bogdanovich has gone 3 of 6 from outside, 50%. And timeout called by Willie Green. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Willie Green coaching his team during that last break. And Coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And the home team has possession. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
At the line for 2, number 4.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Five on the clock. Pulls it up. Misses the jumper.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Out to the right wing. Here's Teodosic. No good with the wing jumper. Confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
Defended by Stojakovic. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Substitution on the field.
Has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Now Jokic swiped away. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Got a hand on it, and the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Strong move off the glass.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And he misses the J. Gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. Into the lane. Let's lose a 3. Jokic with the rebound. Gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Jacks up a 3. No good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Beyond the arc. Buries the deep ball.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka.
All right, this is the board. It is now for your breaker history.
And with this break in the action, let's take a look at our player of the game.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Coming into this game, he'd been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over. Which current player do you think is on that Richard Jefferson path to becoming an NBA analyst?
First of all, to hear you, Kevin Harlan, say that blows my mind. But I think Draymond Green, C.J. McCollum, there's some very, very good players out there that are way more experienced in the media coming out than I was.
Here's Micic. To end the cold streak. It doesn't go for him. Gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Six to shoot. The 15-footer, and no good. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
One shot. One shot.
19 seconds left in the game. Pulls it from the elbow. Off on that one. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie Laforce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. And as we part ways, we present our player of the game.